Hello viewers, welcome to EduTube. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to solve LCM and HCF word problems, that is lowest common multiples and highest common factors word problems. Now, before we delve into the examples that we have, the first thing we will need to understand is how to distinguish between word problems on LCM and HCF. That means when we see a problems on LCM and HCF, how do we figure out that this problem is on LCM or this problem is on HCF? Now, to do that, our focus will be on the keywords related to peculiar to each problem. Now, for instance, for LCM, if you need to solve problems on LCM, or if you need to determine problems on LCM, you should look out for words like least, lowest, smallest, together, again, and same time. So these are keywords you will need to look out for when you want to determine whether a problem is LCM. Least, lowest, smallest, together, again, and same time. And for HCF, we will look out for words like greatest, largest, divide, equally, maximum, distribute, and share. Now, it is also pertinent that we understand that LCM word problem focuses on repeating event, a synchronizing event or situation. So when we talk about events that are repeating or a repeating event, you should know when a problem is talking about a repeating event, you should know that such problem is on LCM. And when a problem is talking about distribution or sharing or dividing, you should know that such problems is on HCF. Now let's see the examples that we have. So the first problem says, two friends are planting trees. One plants a tree every 12 minutes and the other plants one every 18 minutes. If they start at the same time, after how many minutes will they both plant a tree together again? Now, without even looking for our keywords, we should understand that this problem is talking about a repeating event because they said every 12 minutes. That means an action that is repeating, an event that is repeating. They are planting a tree every 12 minutes. That's a repeating event. So that should give us a clue that the problem is focusing on LCM, lowest common multiple. As we said, that LCM focuses on a repeating event. Apart from that, from our keyword, we have again, we have same time. So in the problem, we also have same time. So they said if they start at the same time. So same time is a keyword that will give us an hint that the problem is on LCM. Okay, so now that we've known that this problem is on LCM, so let's jump straight to solving the problem without wasting any more time. So since the problem is on LCM, so we're basically going to find the LCM of 12 minutes and 18 minutes. So I'm going to use prime factorization method. So I'm going to find LCM of 12 and 18. So now 12 and 18 has a common factor, a common prime factor, which is 2. 2 in 12, that will give me 6. And then 2 in 18, that will give me 9. Then 2 can still go in 6. So 2 in 6, that will give me 3. 2 cannot go in 9, so I'm going to bring down 9. Now 3 can go in 3 and 9, so I will use 3 as our next prime number. So 3 in 3, that will give me 1. And then 3 in 9, that will give me 3. 3 can still go again. So 3 in 1, I will have 1. And then 3 in 3, I will have 1. So now that I've arrived at 1 for the two numbers, so I'm now going to multiply the prime factors together, which is 2. So my LCM is equals to 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. So this is 2 times 2, that will give me 4. And then 3 times 3, that will give me 9. So 4 times 9, that will give me what? 36. So therefore, because it's a word problem, I have to express my answer in word. So therefore, the two students will plant a tree together again. The two friends will plant a tree together again after 36 minutes. So problem number 1 solved. Now problem number 2 says a teacher has 32 pupils and 48 notebooks. She wants to distribute them equally among students without leaving any left over. What is the greatest number of students she can distribute? Now we have lots of keywords to give us an headway that this problem is on HCF. The first keyword is it says we have greatest, we have distribute, and then we have equally. So that should give us an headway or an hint to know that this problem is on HCF. So what HCF are we finding? We are finding the HCF of 32 pencils and 48 notebooks. So HCF of 32 pencils, HCF of 32 pencils and 48 notebooks. So I'm going to use prime factorization. So 32 and 48. So what's the common factor that can divide the two numbers all at the same time without any remainder? And that number is 2. The prime factor is 2. So 2 in 32, that will give me 16. And then 2 in 48, that will give me 24. 2 can still divide 16 and 24 as a common prime factor all at the same time. So 2 in 16, that will give me 8. 2 in 24, that will give me 12. 2 can still divide. 2 in 8, that will give me 4. And then 2 in 12, that will give me 6. 2 can still divide. 2 in 4, that will give me 2. And then 2 in 6, that will give me 3. Now I have 2 and 3 left. Now, since I have 2 and 3 left, there is no common factor that can divide both 2 and 3 all at the same time. So that means that is the end of our common factor. So I'm going to now multiply our common factors together. So my HCF is equals to how many 2's? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 in 4 places. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16. So now I'm going to express my answer in word because the question says, what is the greatest number of students? So I'll just say the greatest number of students, the greatest number of students is 16. What is the greatest number of students she can distribute them to? So the greatest number of students is 16. So that is that about word problems on LCM and HCF. Thank you for watching. If you are new to this channel, please kindly click on the subscription button below this video to get notified of more academic lessons like this. And if you are a returning subscriber, we say a big thank you for your love and support always. I will see you in the next lesson.